Hi everyone, I'm Pastor John Partridge, and each day this week I wanted to record a short meditation as we prepare for our national celebration of Thanksgiving. Today I want to read a short passage from Deuteronomy, and then briefly reflect on what it means to us today. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 7 through 18, include a caution from Moses as the people of Israel are about to enter into the promised land after 40 years of wandering in the wilderness. Moses says, "For the Lord your God is bringing you into a good land, a land with brooks, streams, and deep springs gushing out into the valleys and hills, a land with wheat and barley, vines and fig trees, pomegranates, olive oil, and honey, a land where bread will not be scarce and you will lack nothing, a land where the rocks are iron and you can dig copper out of the hills. When you have eaten and are satisfied, praise the Lord your God for the good land that he has given to you. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God, failing to observe his commands, his laws, and his decrees that I am giving you today. Otherwise, when you eat and are satisfied, when you build fine houses and settle down, and when your herds and your flocks grow large, and your silver and gold increase, and all that you have is multiplied, then your heart will become proud, and you will forget the Lord your God, who has brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. He led you through the vast and dreadful wilderness, that thirsty and waterless land with its venomous snakes and scorpions. He brought you water out of a hard rock. He gave you manna to eat in the wilderness, something your ancestors had never known, to humble and test you, so that in the end it might go well with you. You may say to yourself, my power and the strength of my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant which he swore to your ancestors, as it is today." Moses reminds the people that God is giving them a great gift, a land to call home, a land that is rich in resources, a place where they could build families and increase in numbers and increase in wealth. But Moses also warns them that when they become prosperous and wealthy, they risk losing everything by forgetting that it was God that gave it to them. They run the risk of arrogance and deceiving themselves into believing that they were personally responsible for their wealth and their prosperity, and in so doing, forget that it was God. As we celebrate and give thanks this week, let us not fall into the trap that Moses warned us about. We give thanks for what we have. We give thanks for our prosperity and wealth, but we must never forget that we didn't do it by ourselves. We give thanks for what we have because it was God that gave us the ability to do it.